Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Got a couple of things to talk about in this video. An insane deal on The Witcher 3 Complete Edition. The Witcher is celebrating its 10-year anniversary, and CD Projekt Red has got a great deal on that game. For those of you that have somehow not yet played it, now is the time you should pick up the Complete Edition, which includes all of the DLC. I'll talk about that in a little bit. We've also got a fantastic deal on the EVGA GeForce GTX 1060, the 6GB model. As we know, GPU prices are still a little bit all over the place. The 1066GB has been one of the more coveted GPUs that has been really expensive, and there is a really solid deal on it that I want to bring you guys as well before it goes out of stock. Hopefully by the time you see this video, that GPU is still in stock. First, let us talk about The Witcher 3, which has a great sale going on. Like I said, CD Projekt Red is celebrating the 10-year anniversary of the Witcher franchise, and over on Steam, the entire franchise is up to 85% off. The Witcher and Witcher 2 have their original deals, their regular deals. The first Witcher game is 85% off for $1.50. The Witcher 2 is 85% off for $3. Those are very good deals, but those deals are always available. Whenever The Witcher goes on sale, that's usually the deal you see, but still, Witcher 2 for $3 is an insane deal. I typically recommend people to skip Witcher if you're just trying to get into the series. That game hasn't aged all too well, but The Witcher 2 still looks and plays great. But what's really great about this sale is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Game of the Year Edition, or the Complete Edition, which includes The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, the base game, the Hearts of Stone expansion, as well as Blood and Wine. Typically, this would go for around $30, I believe, when it goes on sale, like $25 to $30, but it has hit a new low, 60% off all that content for just $20. That is insane. And I know to PC gamers, $20 for one game still can be kind of high, but The Witcher 3 is a game that has really retained its value. And why has it retained its value? Because it's an amazing, amazing game. A lot of you guys always flack on me, I know jokingly, that I just give too much attention to The Witcher, and I'm a Witcher 3 nut rider, but I'm telling you guys, it is a fantastic game. Those of you that have played it know why I just adore this game so much. It's an amazing, amazing experience. CD Projekt Red is one of the best studios in the world, and they're very much pro gamers, so I just always want to give The Witcher credit. You know, I have dialed back down on it in recent months, but now that The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Game of the Year Edition is at a new low, 60% off for $20 is just an amazing deal. Unfortunately, the base game hasn't gotten lower. It'd be so fantastic if the base Witcher 3 game was like $10 or even $15, so you have the option to get that. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, that's still $20 as well, so you have no reason to get just The Witcher 3. You might as well get the Game of the Year Edition. You get the two expansions, and they're very good. There's a lot of content in Hearts of Stone as well as Blood and Wine. Blood and Wine is the more expansive one, but yeah, those are gonna add a lot more content. And then The Witcher 3 itself, if you want to do everything, you're gonna be really busy for a long time. But yeah, $20 for that game is absolutely fantastic. If you have yet to play The Witcher 3, now is the time to do so. And if you want to check out The Witcher 2, as always, that game for $3 is fantastic as well. Also want to mention this great deal on an EVGA GeForce GTX 1060, a Superclock GPU, 6GB. It is down to $206 over on bhphotovideo.com, and there's a $20 mail-in rebate, knocking it down to $240. After the mail-in rebate, that's pretty close to what the 1060 was pre-GPU price spike. I believe the 6GB models were around $220 to $230. Back then, you would sometimes get a free game packed in as well. So obviously, not as good of a deal as you were getting on 1060s a few months ago, but given the current climate of GPUs, $240 after a mail-in rebate is actually a very good deal. And the 6GB 1060 is a fantastic GPU for 1080p gaming. It can push some 1440p gaming as well, but 1080p I think is the real sweet spot for the 1060. It's just gonna beast through the majority of titles, and as always, there are a couple games, whether they be poor PC ports, poorly optimized, early access titles, you know, even a higher end GPU like the 1060 is gonna have trouble running those at 1080p at 60 frames per second consistently. But for the majority of games that are well optimized, you'll be able to max them out or get really close to that, get 60 frames per second, and have a really solid experience. And for $240, you can't really go wrong with that. Would love to see GPU prices come a little bit lower. If this GPU was like $240 and then you packed in a free game with it, then I would be really all over it. I'd be highly recommending it, but this is still a very, very great deal. And hopefully as we do move into the holiday season, prices will go lower and lower every week. That remains to be seen, but one can hope. I've been hoping for that for a few months, but nonetheless, it should happen at some point. So yeah, that is going to wrap up this quick video, guys, make sure to check out The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Game of the Year Edition if you have not played the game yet. Witcher 2 is also a great entry point for the game. Like I said, you can get that for $3. The Game of the Year Edition is $20. I know that's a big price difference, but trust me, The Witcher 3 is a far more expansive game than The Witcher 2, but The Witcher 2 is still a pretty solid game. And then that deal on the GTX 1060. If you've been looking to build a new gaming PC, but you've been on the fence because of how crazy GPU prices are, now might be the time to pick up a 1060. You're not going to do much better than this, and I really don't see GPU prices going much lower than $240. Maybe we can see a 1060 6GB for $230, but after that, I really think that's the lowest it's going to go. Hopefully I'm wrong about that, but yeah, prices have been really high for a while now. But yeah, as always, we'll hope for the best. That's going to wrap up this video. If you guys have any requests for future videos, you can leave those in the comments section down below. Trying to get back into the swing of things of uploading on this channel a little bit more frequently. As you guys know, I've just been a little busy recently, but daily uploads will resume shortly. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.